you guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. Today's video is our favorite video, and that's a Dollar Tree haul. Dun, da, da, da. This haul is not as big as my previous hauls have been. I do just want to let those that are new to my channel know that I put timestamps for each section in the description box. So if you're only here for the decor, for makeup, for food, all of those items you can find in the description box, and then click on that timestamp and go to directly to that section of the video. Also, in these Dollar Tree hauls, I like to share the love with other YouTube channels and Instagram pages that I find inspiration from, those that I think you guys should check out. This time I'm going to leave 3 YouTube channels in the comments. I'm going to pin it right to the top. Once you're done watching this video, go check them out, show them some love, tell them that I sent you. With all this toxic nonsense that's going on in the YouTube space right now, we need more love and positivity, less social climbing, and all of this foolery that's going on. So I want no parts of it. I want to keep our space positive, fun, fresh, and keep all of that sister savageness out of here, because I'm not with it at all. Without further ado, you guys, let's start with the thing that I was most excited about. So the thing that I was most excited about is dun, da, da, da. You guys, how amazing are these signs? So these are 2 different signs. They had some other sayings on some of them. Some of them were white and some of them were black. This white one has to be my favorite. It says blessed and thankful. It's also like a distressed wood. I'm going to show you guys a close-up of it. The font is good. You guys know I'm always talking about the Dollar Tree fonts getting better, and it's definitely gotten better. And the color of it is very farmhouse because it's not typical like that shiny white. It does have some shine to it, but it also looks worn and weathered. So I absolutely love these. I think that these are really, really cute. They'll look cute on like open shelving, on a bookcase, somewhere like that. They're not set up to hang on the wall, so they don't have anything to hang, but if you wanted to hang it, I'm sure you could. Even in front of like your little TV place, I think there's so many different possibilities. So this one is my absolute favorite, but I also picked up the black one, and it says home is where the family gathers. And look at that. That is something that you would see at a regular typical store. Be on the hunt for these. These are so good. So I was definitely really excited to find these, and oh, she's upside down. I cannot wait to find a place in my house to put these bad boys. I'm going to stick in the same dollar decor stuff. I don't know what to call this stuff, but that's what I call it. So they have these little baby signs. Like, if you look at it in comparison to my hand, it's not very big, but it has the galvanized metal. It also has like the greenery on here that I'm personally obsessed with. It says, "It's so good to be home," and then home is in like the little galvanized metal. So this other one is really nice, and it's probably my favorite one because it has like this little mason jar that says bless on it, and it's in that same tin, and it's just on a string, so you can take it off and use it in another project. It says bless all who gather here, and it has like kind of like that whitewash. This is like that particle board, so it's not real. And then there's one last one, and this one is the same galvanized metal, but it says home, and it says home is where our story begins, and this one is just in the brown. This is probably my least favorite one, but I love these because I love how it's white. I really go for like lighter colors, but I think this is so cute. So I love these, and I think that you can repurpose these in other projects. It'll be really nice. Here is one sign that says Farm Sweet Farm, and I saw a picture on Instagram where an Instagram person, I don't know their channel or their page, I'll try to find it, but she took this off, this little galvanized part, and she put it on one of those galvanized metal tins. That was a really good idea and a great way to use it. So I guess you just kind of like pry this off, and you can use this part in another project. So that looked really nice. Even if not, these are really great to have because they can sit on a bookshelf, they can sit on open shelving nicely, and they like blend in with your regular stuff because they're not too small. Like, here's a size comparison between the two. This one is actually bigger. They had some Father's Day stuff out, and I saw this one, and it says greatest dad ever, and I love how it has like the black and white check. The frame itself feels pretty cheap, just being completely honest, but I figured you could use it for a DIY gift idea and put a picture of dad in there. Oh, look what happened. Oh, look, it just messed it all up. Wow, so it messed up the background. Okay, well that's not too good, but we'll have to figure it out. That's kind of a thumbs down. And it's kind of like cheaply made in the back. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. And it just feels pretty flimsy and light. I decided to grab 3 of these white votives. I guess you would call them white votives. You can tell that it's see-through, so if you put a votive inside of here, you'll be able to see it. So it's not like super bright white, but it's pretty. It's nice. They had some new little desk signs, and this one just says Girl Boss, but you can take it out. You could make your own sign in here, and it's just on like cardboard. It's not on anything nice. So I feel like this is straight up like pretty heavy duty metal, I would think. So you could add something in there if you wanted to do this for a Father's Day gift idea. You could print out your own and you could like put it on, you know, like a thicker cardstock type of paper, and you could give it to your dad, like World's Greatest Dad. But they had other different sayings. This one says Girl Boss, and it just has like this really fun like background color, which I liked. Pretty cool for $1. Thumbs up for sure. I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, let me pick this up. This is the Fresh Cut Rose Reed Diffuser. I never have much luck with these, but I do really like the way that they look on shelves, especially in the bathroom. So I've been collecting like little bits and bobs for the bathroom. With I haven't even found the shelving. Like, come on, Sarah. I need to find the shelving first, but I'm hoping to like style it with like little things like this, but I want to smell it. I'm curious to see what the scent is. But just like being honest, I never have any luck. I think it'd probably be more beneficial to make your own stuff on the inside, like your own liquid. So it comes with like little baby reeds, and then this little jar of scent. Let me see. It smells like rose. We're going to give it a try. It's pretty small too. Well, that's good. At least it won't take up a lot of space. Everything at Dollar Tree seems so miniature to me. I have a few random things that I wanted to share. I loved this notebook. It looks like a watermelon, but it has hearts on it. And it looks like the front is kind of like canvas, so it looks really good quality. Yeah, it's like kind of like canvas bound. You see how it's shiny? Oh, and then, oh, it's kind of like thicker rolled paper. But for your to-do list and stuff like that, I think that would be really cute. I just really liked the pattern on here for summer. I think this is really nice. And then I saw this. This caught my eye because it lights up. Anything that lights up or sparkles, I'm like, give it to me. I want it all, right? Don't you feel like that? I'm like a kid. So this is a Harry Potter keychain, and it actually like lights up. So it's Hogwarts light up keychain. Try me. And it looks like it's from Paladone Products in the UK. Pick that up. I don't even know why. I don't even think I have any use for that, but you know what I say. You guys know what I said. It was only $1, so we'll figure out a use for it. I have two more things I want to show you. So I got some napkins, and I have been loving collecting different like fun napkins. I got watermelon ones and like palm leaves from Target. So these are just pineapples. They had some other ones, but for our barbecues, I really like to be collecting like these napkins. I think they look fun and they look cute and they make me smile. So I've just been collecting them. So I don't mind spending $1 on them. I think the ones that I got from Target were $2, which is not bad, but I think these are absolutely adorable. And they look much, the light is good. The light on here is not going to really show you, but I feel like these look much more expensive than Dollar Tree, and you get 10 napkins in there for $1. So I guess you would kind of call those like special occasion napkins. They're not like everyday napkins. So now I want to talk about the makeup stuff that I found. I found this from, I'm not even going to pronounce the name, but I saw that they sold this at Walmart for like $6. So that is a good deal. This is an eye makeup remover. Gently and effectively remove the most stubborn eye makeup without burning or irritation. That is big claim. So the size of the bottle is not too bad, especially just for eye, like if it's just meant for your eyes and your lips, you're not using it for your full face. I'm excited to give this a try. So I thought that was a good deal. My husband has the absolute worst ears on all of humanity. He got this camera that goes in his ear and he can actually see. It was insane. So I picked this up for him. He's very fickle about ears stuff, so I don't know if he's going to use it, but it looked cool. It said all clean ear cleaning system, natural source seawater, so it helps to prevent wax buildup, and it's ideal for hearing aid, earplugs, and ear protection users. Pushes the wax out of your ear, no pressure, and it helps to prevent. I'm like, you cannot go wrong with this. So we'll give it a try. Hopefully he wants to try it. If not, maybe I'll try it, but ugh, that kind of stuff makes me nervous. Even here it says no Q-tips, so I'm like, you know. So I got 2 of these feminine cloth wipes. So these are creamy coconut. If you look at the ingredients weren't too bad. The first ingredient was water. So I was thinking for like that time of the month, these would be good just to keep on hand. I'm not really big on these type of wipes. Like I'll like just use a baby wipe if I have to, you know what I'm saying? I never go out and buy these, but a lot of you guys have said that you like these like type of products. So I'm going to give them a try, especially for like that time of the month. It has castor oil in here. The only thing that I'm noticing is fragrance. That would be like and the first ingredient is water. Has fruit aloe, leaf juice. There are some kind of like chemicals in here, but there are some natural elements. So we're going to give this a try. Creamy coconut. They had one other scent. I think it was mandarin orange. So I got 2 of those. I know there's a lot of talk about turmeric and the benefits that it has for your body. So I wanted to try this. It says 100% turmeric. Long ago, the Indian and Asian cultures used this as a natural form of treatment for countless conditions, including inflammatory conditions like arthritis, joint, digestive, and bowel issues, and a host of common ailments. So there was a lot of talk about turmeric and having turmeric, adding it into your diet. This is pure turmeric. You get 12 capsules in here for $1. I'm excited to give this a try. I'm going to try it out and see if I notice any different, if it does anything, because I'm like, 100 milligrams per day. I may need to read up on it, but I thought that it was cool that you could find it at the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to try it, so I'm going to. So thank you, Dollar Tree. There was only really one new makeup item that I wanted to try, and this is a long-lasting lip tint. For a subtle wash of color, these are always good, and it's from Max Factor. I have not seen Max Factor since back in the day. It says that it's made in the US. In my last haul, I've shared this brand Expressions. They had like 2 different brushes that I got. Well, I found this mirror. I don't want to blind you guys, but I thought this was so cool. It has like a little hook. It says that it's originally $3, and it has the 3-time magnifying side and then just the regular side. So I'm like, for plucking your brows, this would be good, and then you can just hang it somewhere, and then you don't even have to hold it. For normally $3, got it for $1 at the Dollar Tree. They had a couple different colors. I think they had pink and purple, and then they had black. I saw quite a few people hauling this from Dark and Lovely, which is basically, I don't know what, let me see. I guess L'Oreal makes this, and this is in Bombshell Blue and Silver Lining. And like I mentioned before, little Bobby likes stuff like this. I personally don't really use stuff like this in my hair, but for my kids to play around, and I thought that since it was Dark and Lovely, it might work a little bit better for their texture and their color hair. So I got 2 that I thought that they would use, and this is kind of just makeup for your hair. It says Go Intense Color Sprays, easily rinses out. So I'm excited to give this a try. My husband really likes this Butcher Boy 100% refined coconut oil. I know you're probably supposed to use unrefined. I think that's what they recommend, but I think if you can get it for $1, why not? He uses it after he shaves, so I pick it up for him whenever I see it. So last up is the food, and there are some food items that I wanted to share with you guys. I found these from Wilton. It says Wilton icing decorations. So these are kind of just like the little candy things that you put on top of cupcakes. These are just like little presents. They had baseball ones that say All-Star #1, and then there's like little soccer balls. I thought this was a good deal for $1. I don't really know how much these normally sell for, but you can put them on top of cakes or cupcakes. I thought for the boys to play around and decorate, this would be fun to pick up, so I got 3 of those. I got 1 of these coconut oil sprays. I see a lot of people talk positively about these, so I wanted to try these for like cupcakes and all that kind of stuff. It says you get 20% more from Pure and Simple. I normally don't use this kind of like cooking spray, but I wanted to give it a try for kind of like a more healthy alternative. I'll let you guys know what I think in a future video. This is a big old one. Normally you can get these in Philly for like $1, but you got this big one for $1. They also had the iced teas. This one is watermelon. Like I said, you guys, mix it with a little bit of vodka, you'll be good to go. Yeah, so my kids like to drink these, but I like to drink it as well. It's like, sometimes you're just like super thirsty and you want something that's not water. These are always good, and that's from Arizona. If you guys ain't on Arizona iced tea, you better get on it. I was really excited to see these from Kikkoman. I think it's called Kikkoman. Kikkoman. I don't know how to pronounce words, but this is their Pearl organic soy coffee with organic coffee. So it has organic coffee, organic dried cane syrup, whole organic soybeans, organic coffee flavor, vitamin D. I'm like, this is like shelf stable. So if you want to just keep it like on the shelf so that you, like, when you run out of coffee and you're in a pinch, if you guys go camping, things like this are perfect. Like when you don't have a fridge or access to a fridge, shelf stable things like this is really, really good. So it looks like September 19th, September 2019. So I'm excited to give these a try. I got these for what I eat in a day, so I'm going to be trying this for sure. It's 4 grams of fat, 24 total carbohydrates, 6 grams of protein, and 22 grams of sugar. I wanted to try these. I've never tried them. It's the Marie Callender blueberry muffins. It's just the Marie Callender mix. So you need egg, milk, and vegetable oil. These look good. So we're going to have those. I got 2 of those because I didn't know how many you could make in like one out of one pack. And you get 7 ounces in here. Restaurant style blueberry muffins. So with the same cupcake little toppers, I found this from Wilton's. It's the Wilton's. Oh, my mailman just scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, okay, so I found these with the cupcake topper things, and this is from Wilton's as well. It's their baking cups, so these are for making cupcakes. They're basically like brown. I'm excited to try these because these look like good quality stuff that you see at like AC Moore and Michael's, so I'm going to give these a try. I'll let you guys know how those go. Here are 2 glass bowls that I found. This is not really food, right? I want to use these for DIYs because look how when you put it up, it's just like perfectly, it lays flat, and then there's like a little bottom piece that's flat. So you can use these for DIYs. I think they would work really, really well. Last things that I got were 3 bags of pretzels. I got the Snyder's snap pretzels, the pretzel rods, and then these are some of my favorites. It's the Snyder's braided twist in honey wheat. These are so, so good. And then we got 1 thing of baking soda. If you guys made it to the end, I love you. I appreciate y'all so stinking much. Y'all make my heart so happy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you're a real one, leave the word shimmy in the comment section down below. I love to see how you guys use these words. You guys are freaking hilarious. Here are a few from my previous video. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye, you guys.
Let's go.